Okay, welcome to N2O Adventures. I had a question the other day and it's come up a few times where people have queried how I get the good quality sound on my GoPro and my footage, and also how I managed to pick up the conversation on the Cardo intercoms. Somebody thought I was using a GoPro Hero 12 with the Cardo sync to it. I don't actually use that, so what I do, I'm running at the moment I'm running a GoPro Hero 10, and I run that on my Klim Krios Pro helmet. I actually mount it here on the chin, and I've just got a cheap off Amazon, a cheap arm that has many different pivot points. It only mounts on a single GoPro mount, which is downside, so there is a bit of stress on that. And then, so yeah, I run the sound adapter, mic adapter that GoPro make with their door for that. So it just mounts and plugs into that door. It does actually have a seal on it. They say you can't run these in the rain, but I have run it in the rain quite a lot. Not heavy rain, but showers, and it seems to cope fine. So that mounts on the side of my helmet here. Oops, not that one. Oops, wrong mount. So there on the side. One thing to remember when you're doing your footage, your GoPro usually has to be tilted back a long way, especially if you're doing a lot of off-road standing riding, because in the correct position your head's actually tilted quite a long way down. So it does pay to make sure that that's tilted right back, and then you get a good field of view. Now what I do to actually capture the sound, so I've got a mic cable here that just plugs straight into the GoPro adapter, and it's a Purple Panda lavalier mic. Not sure how to quite say that, but I'll put the link in the description. And then what I do differently with that, I used to run it at the front up near the mic where the Cardo goes. The downside of that is you pick up a lot of breathing noise and you can't pick up the intercom. So to avoid that, what I've done, and I'm not sure whether you'll be able to see, but I'll see if we can get that in here, but right back in this helmet here where I've got my Cardo speakers, I've put the mic right beside the speaker. So it's basically, I don't know whether you won't be able to see it, but right back in here, right beside the speaker is where I put the microphone. And I do put the, what is it, it's like a fur cover over that microphone, so that stays on there, which cuts down some of the background noise. And that there enables me to get all of the intercom sound. It picks up my voice fine. That's still quite loud, and just creates great sound. The one thing I did almost, I thought the microphone was faulty. So when you plug it into this GoPro mic adapter, you really have to push it in there hard. It feels like it's fully in, but it actually isn't. And so you just got to push that in there very hard. So that was the only real gotcha. The downside over, say, a GoPro Hero 12, which I haven't tried, is you've got a bit more hardware kind of hanging on the front. But from what I've heard and some of the footage I've heard from the GoPro 12 synced to the Cardo, they haven't quite nailed that yet, and you get a bit of lag, and the quality's not quite as good. So yeah, that's how I run it. I hope that's useful. If it is, appreciate it if you could subscribe and hit the like button. I am trying to get to my 500 subscribers, so somebody can start paying me for this. So yeah, anything you can do, I'd appreciate it. And that's that. If you've got any questions or want anything clarified, happy to answer any comments. Just leave them down below and I endeavour to answer those pretty quickly. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope that was useful. Cheers.